Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. Back once again with the new Lines of the North DLC. Not sponsored, not given early access or anything. I just bought the thing and we're playing. And I must say it feels good to be back at playing EU4. I'm as excited as I am. And I am excited about playing Wiki 3 in, what is it, a month or something? I'm also quite happy to be back to EU4 for now. We started last episode with our Finland run, going for Crossing the Finnish Line. The tiny little thing we have to do is connect our capital, Uusimaa, here, by Finnish land through the, through either Asia maybe, or probably more Europe-y. Down here, through Africa, to the Cape. One continuous stretch of beautiful Finnish land. I don't know how we're crossing the finish line, because we're kind of creating the finish line, but that, it's not up to me. We saw last episode that it's kind of a funny achievement in that it claims that we're almost done already. 3 out of 5 done. Yeah, I haven't done squat yet, other than release Finland from Sweden. We are still a Swedish vassal, who themselves are in a personal union with the Danish, which makes breaking free non-trivial. In fact, I feel like we have no agency over that right now whatsoever. Not technically true. We could just go to Sweden and say, hey Sweden, I want independence, and declare war if we had a diplomat around. Clearly that's unwinnable. Not because of Turkonel or the Toots, although the Toots can probably already beat us up. But those vassals, yikes. And I mean, Denmark and its vassals, that is just a number. That's 48,000 troops right now against our 0, and a total of 3,000 manpower. Yeah. So that's clearly not how this is going to go. Usually what we do when we have these situations, as in with our subject, we find ourselves somebody powerful, say a Muscovy, and we say, hey, support my independence. Now Muscovy is a bad example here because they cannot reach Sweden, but also if we had somebody that can reach Sweden, which you probably aren't either. Wait, why can I not? Oh, because personal union, duh, Poland. Also cannot, if we had somebody who can reach Sweden, let's say it's the Toots, it's a bad example because they're tiny, but here, that neutral attitude, minus 100, is essentially impossible to overcome. Even if we had a great army, which we can't have, and they loved us, which we couldn't make, that minus 100 from being neutral towards Sweden is a huge deal, and because Sweden is a vassal, I don't think they will ever have a real attitude there, because it's always towards the overlord. So we need Sweden to break free from Denmark, and I don't think there's a way we can. Don't know of a way we can enforce that. We could try to help once the Swedes try to break free, maybe. If they do, they have 100% loot, so that's helpful. And if they find some friends. You have independence support, very, very good actually. Poland, Scotland, and the English. Okay, no, we might be talking. All the Danish rivals, excellent. Denmark doesn't have particularly powerful allies, so that is actually something that might happen. We will get dragged into that war, because we're a Swedish subject, and they have not put us on scutage. Which means that we won't be able to just declare on Sweden the moment they declare on the Danes and try to break free or something. But we might not be super harmed during that war. We're gonna have to make sure that our fleet lives. And then after that we can try to find allies against the Swedes. Probably the Danes, they would probably hate the Swedes. We'll see. Until then, my plan is make money, expand our territory or our country as much as we can. We can't really develop stuff, which is a problem because our mission, I believe. Yeah, I chose the one where we have to develop Uusimaa. Should probably have gone with the military one where we get to 5,000 manpower looking at it, or 6,000. But we didn't. We would have to potentially consider actually spending the 2 clicks, 150 or whatever tip, on developing here. Which is not great. Terrible trade good, and 50% extra cost for developing as a vassal. Still considering just hitting that button right now, because that frees up the agenda slot, ensures that I don't forget. But we're actually probably gonna have a hard time getting good agendas right now that we can actually fulfill. It's probably gonna be a lot of this kind of stuff. Did we not steal land? Surely we stole land, right? Did I forget to steal land last time? Apparently I did. At least everybody's loyal. We should definitely be stealing land. We did the agenda. I probably got so confuzzled by the fact that this is complicated that I forgot about the rest. Alright, let's quickly steal some land. People will not be too peeved. Because they're not going below 30. We're starting to go back up on that crown land. I don't know how we ended up at so little. We spent 30 on privileges, I thought. I don't know where the other part came from. Because we started at 100. Who knows? Going back up. Alright. There was a comment in under the first episode that complained about. Apparently my gameplay is unbearably slow, I think was the phrasing. Which, I mean, wait, what? Denmark? Wait, the war's already here. I mean, maybe speed 5 is a bad idea, but that's the Swedish Independence War already. Nice. What's not nice is that means our fleet got caught by the... No, it's not us. Never mind, that's the Swedes. Where's my fleet? Is it hiding somewhere? Not yet. No, it is. In Sweden. Excellent. Never mind. I said nothing. Everything is fine. I think we're still going to speed 5 through this, because right now we have nothing we can do. You are hiding because we're at war. And we're just gonna have a good look at what's happening there. I do want to build another boat, I think. The math was very good on return on investment on these boats. Even though we can't return that, get that return right now, I think getting that started is good for now. Now, it's possible, quite possible, that we get sieged down a bit early, because the Swedish friends who surely came in, was it the Scots and the Brits? An unlikely combination if there's ever been one. Let's have a look. Yeah. They will take a time getting over here. There's even a chance, unfortunately, that they just don't. The Polish will deal with the Toots, and then probably waltz over here if they get the military access. But it's unclear whether the Scottish and British fleets are good enough to beat the Danish one. Yeah, Polish succession, okay. Romans invasion, importing iron. Speed 5 is very fast. Ooh. Interesting. So this event, in a way, this is just the better button. Because 2 mercantilism, if we go by... I've talked about this many times. 2 mercantilism, if I find the right button, which I have forgotten. It's been too long. It's really been too long. Surely it's on trade, right? Yeah, here it is. It costs 100 dip to get 1 mercantilism. This is 2 for effectively 60 mil. That's a huge gain. Now, we have a lot more impact out of 60 mil probably than we get out of 2 mercantilism early on. Because it will allow us to take tech faster and then maybe use that in our independence war. Which kind of makes me think that I still go for the mill power. Yeah. But definitely tempted there to go for the more efficient thing. So apparently I'm playing super slow, and that's true. I can talk for days about a small thing. Even that decision that took us like a minute to talk about it, could have just clicked it. But I think they're different. People like different flavors with their content creators, and I'm making what I like to watch and what I also like to, create, and that's this. So obviously sorry that if there are people who this is too slow for, but I get it, and I still won't change a bit. Anyway, back to the game. The Swedish fleet is quite aggressive here and keeps on getting out of port and getting crushed, which I don't like. I do like how the Poles are doing. It's good down to speed 4 anyway, so we have some view on what's happening in this war. I like how the Poles are doing in the Tootlands. Here we see that's the British fleet somehow passing by the Danes. Interesting. Are these mostly transports? No. I mean, it has some transports. 6 heavies. Don't quite understand how these didn't meet. There's a thing about transports not engaging. Maybe this Danish fleet counts, but there's no people on it. I'm not sure. Not sure how they pass each other by, but it's great. If the Swedes, the Brits are smart, they don't get into the Baltic Sea. Because now they do, though. That might be dangerous. Inland Sea, the Danish galleys are a lot more powerful. And vice versa, these British heavies are not going to be as impressive. Now the Danish fleet is out in the North Sea, where it really shouldn't be. At least some of it is. Fighting some Scots. Bad for those, that first fleet under James Selkirk. But it might allow the Brits to get away with it, but I don't actually think they will. I think unfortunately the Brits will get... they survived that one. Maybe the Danes are not going to be fast enough. But I think that there's a decent chance that these guys get stopped before they can land. Also, the place they're landing in is utterly stupid. But I was about to say I'm not going to judge them for that. The Danes do not want to engage this fleet. Interesting. We're talking 6 heavies and 10 lights. What is the Danish Navy like? Can you see that here? Actually, it's not that huge. There's only 9 galleys in it. Never mind. Never mind, there's 15 enemy galleys total. That's something that the Brits might be able to actually deal with their heavies. Okay. If they take on dominance of the Baltic here, then this war's already won. I think that's the only chance the Danes have would have been to blockade the... yeah, now you get back on a boat and try to get over to the other side where you should have been the first place. Oh, you're not actually doing it? I am very confused by this British behavior. They're just going home. Just like, nah. We'll fight a war overseas. It's not technically a land war in Asia, but I mean, I assume similar doctrine applies. Wait, are we building 2 of these already? What's this the button building? Are the Swedes building something here? They must be. A galley, yeah. Building boats in my country. Oh, we're getting blockaded here. I think that's why we have these highly increased timers. I might actually build this in Abo as well. Obo. I will keep mispronouncing and not even knowing how to pronounce this thing until the end of all days. It's what it is. Ooh. Yeah, Swedish Navy getting crushed once again. The Royal British Navy, no. Wait, what's this? Oh, you got yourselves... You're still in that French war. And you decided to beat up on a Burgundian, French, Aragonese fleet. Or not beat up? Ooh. Backup came in from... I don't actually know who. Bunch of miners. Oh, Norway with 3 heavies. Good thing Holstein is here with 40. Oh, it's Poland. Never mind. Do they look very similar? Yeah, that's Holstein. That's Poland. Oh, but they didn't. At least they didn't get fully sunk. Didn't lose all their troops. It's something. I could go here and try to help out. I'm not going to. I'm gonna try and hide my people as well as possible. Do we care about shady people? Actually, yes. Prestige is not very valuable right now. We have that free diplomat I just didn't do anything about. And considering that we're looking to attack the Swedes eventually, let's start building the spy network while we have the bonus. Oh, Turkano. Oh, the war can't be over now. They just pieced out some Irish minor. This I don't like. I mean, Siege of Lund is nice. And it's not gonna actually free the Poles to come in, unfortunately. They need Shelland, and you can't get Shelland without boats. So either the Poles will have to come around, which apparently they have military access to, but the Lithuanians are not interested. Is that true? I mean, surely they must have military access through me. Where's my military access map mode? It's a diplomatic one? Yeah. Yeah. They can just waltz through here. Don't know what the Lithuanians are doing exactly. We do see what we expected to see. We see Novgorod getting eaten up by the Muscovite, while we are still shackled by our overlord. Which means we're gonna have a strong Muscovite neighbor and very little expansion possibility. That said, if you get a border, if Muscovy manages to get a border with the Swedes here, they are gonna be a prime option for bringing into the war. And we already buttered them up quite a bit. Who else do we want to butter up? I'm not sure that Poland is a good idea, because I believe the independence support is going to be turned into an alliance after the war. So the Swedes are going to have a Polish-British alliance, which is going to make it easier for us. What are the other players? Denmark? They're going to hate the Swedes. I think we're really gonna have to rely on Muscovy, but let's butter up. Let's butter up our war enemy. Can we even do that? No. I'll do it for the Poles for now. There's a good chance we're gonna have to wait for those alliances to break apart. Ooh, Swedes getting beaten up. They did do an exchange of forts, so Lund is under Swedish control, and being a naval fort, it's not trivial to take a coastal one. Although the Danes can probably muster the fleet to blockade it. Question is, will they? Oh, what's this? 4 English heavies against 3 Norwegian heavies, and some transports on either side. Another small British army and a navy. Yeah, the fact that the French made it to London. That's not a good sign for those English. Now, obviously we need Sweden to win this war. Oh, but it's actually looking really good. Oh, that's good. So I think there's already enough here for the Swedes to take independence, but not much more. So if the AI isn't too dumb, that's bad. They separate pieced out the toots. That costs a bunch of war score and it's not going to be useful. Money to Sweden and probably land to Poland. Köln, Neumark, and Hamburg. Yeah. Lots of land to Poland. So now, unfortunately, the Swedes cannot just peace out for independence. And it feels like a losing war to me right now. Then again, all the Polish troops are freed up. If they only find a way to get into Denmark, I think they're golden here. Finland area, influential power holder for 10 years with some bonuses. Development cost, which, you know, might have to fall back on. On the other hand, Alexandri Blom. Half price diplomat. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. Mostly, I mean, partially because a half price level 1 advisor is just a very, very cheap way of getting monarch points, even if it's Diplo. Wait, it did say half price, did it not? Where's Nicholas Blom? Was it the Diplo guy? Oh no, the +1 relation guy is an admin guy? No. It was not level 1. It was the Diplo reputation one and level 2. I must have misread that. I thought it was level 1, or maybe it didn't say. But that was then the wrong choice, because we can't afford that. 2 ducats is too much to pay. I was looking at Diplo reputation because we're gonna have to find people to support our independence. And Diplo reputation goes a long way to making those deals. Let's grab Pike Square. Are we the first? Crazy. No, we're not the first. Not even. No, we are. We are. Grab the 4 innovativeness for just regular price. And have the ability to build a better army. Hello, Lithuania. The price, the upkeep of your army goes up with technology level. But we don't have to consider that right now because, you know, we don't have an army. Somehow the Swedish troops are coming out of Poland to us, or Lithuania. But they are here, and the Poles are coming in droves. Okay, this one is over. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. How did the Novgorod thing end up working out? Not quite a border to Sweden. So I assume you're still gonna say you can't reach Sweden? You do not say that. Okay. Once Sweden breaks free, kind of hoping, yeah, there's not a lot of rivals here. I'm kind of hoping that they're gonna rival the Swedes. And then we can hook the Muscovite in. Sounds good. Cardinals just changing hands everywhere. Claim on the Swedes. What do we claim? Probably not a lot of great options. Yeah, we do get to claim around here, so we could actually just straight up claim Stockholm, which is probably the only worthwhile place to claim. Oh wait, we can't claim Stockholm. So that's the border. How are we doing on age objective? Terribly. Renaissance, I mean, it's gonna spawn, we're gonna get it. It's gonna be a Mo. No. Yeah, this is gonna be terrible for a while. I was hoping for claims boarding claims, the just transfer subject. So we could claim Åland and then Stockholm. But that is not an option. Yeah, these claims are sad, sad, sad. Makes me wonder if it's even worth it. But we do wanna expand it to Sweden if and when we win that war. Ooh, British troops made it over. 0.8k. How useful. Oh, did you throw out the French? No, you lost. Your war's over, right? Yeah. How did that end up looking? Did it? I mean, I wish I had a better setup for messages here, best guess. I don't see any British corps having been lost. Oh, Cornwall got released. Okay. That's not something you see every day. And no, the Isles existed always, yeah. But they didn't. Oh no, that's Burgundy. Yeah, they took all the mainland possessions. Down here too. Oh, down here is it? And they released Cornwall. Okay. But that allows the Brits to go fully on my war, which is, I guess, kind of nice. Wouldn't have minded seeing the Brits beaten up even more, just so they are not a strong ally for the Swedes. What's a man to do? The real question is... yeah, it's still too risky. I really want to send out my trade boats, start making money again. Speaking of, I should probably build another one. But I don't think I can trust the new naval supremacy that seems to be existing right now. I mean, this bold Danish ship here is still out blockading the Øresund. Gotta end that Santor. Truce to Sweden has ended. Good, good. We want and need that, but, you know, not really something we can act upon just now. The Renaissance spawned in Italy. A horse, a horse. Come on, guys, you can do it. Go back up to speed 5. It's not much happening. Actual real numbers of British troops now in Norway. Great Bouillon famine. Sweden likes me. Ugh. At some point we need to start insulting the Swedes. I don't think I can right now though. So we need to do that because declaring war on somebody who you have more than 100 opinion of actually costs you stability. So who have good opinion of you? Either way. Insulting helps. In that regard. Still building that boat? No. Time is just flowing really, really fast here. Fast like. Okay, another point of innovativeness. Nice, nice. Let's grab that. Oh. We have nothing else to do with our points, so might as well. It's going back and forth. I don't like it. Ooh. Now we can lose legitimacy. It's fine. It will regain. If nothing that gains us legitimacy. It's incredible. I feel like there's always something that gives you legitimacy. I guess we just go with close by stuff. Let's have a look at trade goods. More furs. More furs. Fish, but we already have a claim on Helsingland. That's fish. The reason I'm looking at the trade goods is not because I'm expecting a huge, great trade good, but because we have this mission. Agricultural communities, is it that? Yeah, that gives us base production in places that have fish or grain. Siena. Oh, we have a grain province in Arbo. Or something. Or something. Another set of monies. Get me another bark. Moldavia sending their troops. And now nobody can cross the Øresund again because no navy. And they don't seem to decide to walk through Europe instead. So either they need to send a real navy here, which I don't know that the Brits still have. It's still 6 heavies. I think of the Brits and the Swedes, question mark. Yeah, these boats grouped up. They could control the Öresund, I think. Still want a real heir. I mean, at some point we're gonna get so old that we're not gonna do so well on the air side, but surely once we start marrying people, that should become easier. Damnation. Don't really care about Oddgift yet. Come on, game. Now, there's some argument for starting to build an army. Getting close to max manpower, and we're gonna need an army. Even if we're still gonna rely mostly. Oh, come on, call for pizza. Just peace out, Sweden, please. No, we're gonna get war exhaustion for our Swedish overlords' refusal to give up. Or, you know, take the better route. How's military power looking? Yeah, see, there's still 27,000 people over here. These Polish. Oh, well then, Lund. Oh. Yeah, well, they're turning around and trying to beat up the Polish. As I said early on, naval supremacy is the way that the Danes could win this war. Now I don't think that they don't have a chance of winning this war anymore. But it's still the way they're being freaking annoying here. Now that everybody's taking the long way around, the Danes and the Holsteinian friends just take back Lund. Okay, with admin we were not fast enough to pick up extra innovativeness. That's okay. I just want this war to end. Freaking call for pizza. Watch this army succeed in taking back Lund and expanding the war even further. How close are we? We're so close. We get 0.99 every month. I don't think we can wait long enough for this to succeed, unfortunately. We should check this again. No, we can't do stuff yet. I don't think I'm going to spend 100 admin at this point. Or more, because we've increased stability cost. But losing 25 months on government reform is snake rate. Especially when we're so close to succeeding. So another boat, or is it time for mill? 12,400, we had cap. Gonna start building troops. Good old Latin medieval infantry. We're pretty safe, I think, from Danish incursion. Yeah, this timed out before we could do the thing. Very close to. Maybe, oh, I maybe could have clicked the button. No, it didn't pop up, though. We lost 25. Looks like it could have been done. Maybe it's the same monthly tick that ended the message and would have given us enough to actually click the button. Rude. Rude. Oh. And now we getting defeated in detail here again because all the Polish Lithuanian troops, or a lot of them, decided, well, let's go the other way again. Can you please just give up the freaking... Well, I mean, give up. Peace out. Don't want you to give up. That would not be good. Tempted to get these guys to drilling, but that would mean making ourselves into a commander or recruiting a general. I don't want to do either right now. Because I don't want to risk dying when we don't have an heir. And we have a great ruler. Just in general. Yeah, we lost Lund again. And I also do not want to risk... Well, do not want to spend my mill power when there's going to be another mill tech to take soon. England are no longer considered a great power. That's exactly what they deserve. But can we please just finish this? I would really like an end to the war in this episode. And we're over time. Yeah, give me that power. I don't think we need to take the pikes just yet. Don't think anybody else has. No. So we don't need to take it 50%. Well, 2 years ahead of time. Wait, 15%? Well, that confuses me. Tech level 4 was first reached at 49, so nobody has it. Oh, Renaissance is just... It's a Renaissance modifier. It's not a ahead of time modifier. Then I think I will just take Militech. Because surely the Renaissance is not... Well, it's actually spraying quite quickly. Ah, but we're not considered European. Really? Or is our capital just too small? Does it need a specific size of capital to start spreading? European 5 development province post 1500, 10 development province, 20 dev province. We don't have 10 or 20 dev provinces. We're gonna get it somewhat quickly, but I'm still gonna pick up the Militech here for innovativeness and maybe an advantage in units we can use against the Swedes. Now, we have no inherent modifiers, I don't think. We never looked at our ideas, Finnish ideas. We do have extra 5% in discipline from the get-go. And tax, but the discipline, fort defense, cap, construction dev, tech cost -5, attrition for enemies, and morale of armies. Yeah, it's not insane super soldiers, but there's some super soldiery happening here at some point. Now, is 5% discipline enough to say that we want to have offensive pips? Because usually what you want, or at least it used to be the case, they have changed combat around quite a bit, and I haven't really played, or at least noticed playing with the new combat system yet. But I think you want offensive morale pips if you think that your morale modifiers are better than the enemies, and defensive ones if you think it's the other way around. And you want offensive shock and fire pips when you think your discipline is better than the enemies, and the other way around. So kinda maybe the longbow. It's as defensive as we can go in morale, and it's more offensive on the shock, assuming that our 5% discipline helps. Let's go longbows. Do like a Brit and buy a longbow. Okay, this now. Really? Never mind. I want to say that this looks like a win over there. Are you gonna get killed here as well? This is the worst alliance I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I understand why this is happening. Is it over? The Polish went out. Uh-oh. Draw. I went for a white peace with Denmark. Sweden, can you just take that independence and run, please? There we go. Grant independence. Norway cedes Jämtland, Uppland, Finland. A lot to Sweden, actually. Probably crap provinces, and then you get so much, but nice. Some ducats, power protection to Scotland. Okay. It's over. We're gonna see some rivals popping up next episode. We're done for now. Thank you so much for watching. I know we've not been doing much with the country itself yet, but we're working on things, and now we actually have some sort of play to make, rather than just slowly grinding up our economy. So hopefully next time we're gonna be able to make something happen. For now, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and you know, anything you'd like to say, you can put down there in the comment section, and I am very much on top of reading their comments right now. And now let's stay that way. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.